Hey Cancers, welcome to Turn Heal. Welcome to the place where we turn heal our way to self-love and unity consciousness. I hope all is well. Lisa here. Welcome to your November reading. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment. Make sure your notifications are on. Okay. What else? You might notice a YouTube merch shelf coming up. I don't know if it's going to be up by the time I post this, but it should be up in a few days. All right, so please check it out. All right, let's go. I come to you, God, thanking you for your divine guidance, providing messages of divine light, divine love, in accordance with your divine will. What is it that the Cancer Collective need to know for November or whenever they watch this? It doesn't matter. What do they need to know? Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Okay, the 6 is coming out to me here. Repairing the veil, forgiveness. There's a high ground energy needed, grace needed. Whether it's towards yourself or others. A tidy house, clarity, and organization. So if there's forgiveness needed, something might be coming up where you might realize you're still harboring some resentment about it. And there's a need to get into a state of forgiveness, not for them, but for you. Okay, this is tidying up your own house. It's some resentment that don't need to be there. It's not worth it. Okay, the person or the people or the situation isn't worth it. All right. So I mean, yeah, just see it as such, okay? It'll be helpful for you to see it as forgiveness so that you can be cleansed in your energetic field, all right? What's going on with Cancers? You have the Strength card coming out. You are being led to take the high ground and kind of just let something go, all right? And this did come up in the new moon reading, collective reading here. Where it's time to just let certain things go, just for the sake of your own healing, for the sake of your own emotional health and spiritual health, as well as mental health, of course. Even if you are right in a certain situation, okay? So it does seem like it's actually causing a bit of an emotional blockage here. It's getting in the way, okay? It's getting in the way. You see all this energy is so cluttered, right? It's some muck in your emotional space. It needs to be tidied up. It needs to be cleaned out so new things, fresher energy can come in. It's like doing a spring cleaning of your heart, making sure that old and dead situations ain't no longer carrying space, okay, within you. So we do have the Strength and the 4 of Wands. This is for the sake of your own stability, as mentioned, okay? The 4 of Wands being stability for yourself. With the Ace of Wands coming through, it's because you have all of this going on, it's like you don't have space for someone else to come in. It's like having a house with a bunch of people filling up all these rooms, so you don't have room for someone else to come in if they need a place to stay, okay? It's certain things that's taking up too much of your space in your mental, emotional house, all right? It's blocking this Ace of Wands. It's pausing. It's postponing this Ace of Wands energy. So you have the Devil card coming out in your subconscious. It's coming out in a verse though, which is great. It does seem like you're in a stable place for the most part. It doesn't seem like this is like real hardcore work to be done. It's just remnants of old stuff. And it's just like, just tweak that. Capricorn had this energy where I was like, it's just a little bit of emotional muck. Something is small. It's just like a little gook, the size of a booger. Just pull it out and toss it. That's it. You know, it's not really that huge, okay? Because ultimately you do seem like you're in a really good place, okay? With the 5 of Pentacles coming out here in a verse, let's see what that is. I feel like whatever you had to remove, it's kind of removed. Whatever this energy is kind of cluttering up some space. I feel like this energy is already done. It's already been handled. The biggest part of handling the situation has already been accomplished, which is great, all right? Now it's just like mending it, right? Tying it up, closing the wound here. That's all. The wound is still kind of open, it seems. So yeah, with the Star card, it's you're moving forward. You're doing your healing. You're doing your thing. Queen of Swords, you're clear. Fool card, this is what it leads to, this new beginning. I feel like you're ready to take a fresh new start, okay? Seven of Swords coming out in reverse. Whatever this energy was that you had to let go of, whatever this was that was causing this devil energy in your life, it's gone. But it's just a little bit of, you know, if it affected, here's how it can show up as gook in your heart that needs to get picked out and thrown out. Some of you guys might still have, let's say if this is a breakup and you still have their clothes with you. You still have their clothes in your closet. You know, it's like little things like that that can change the energy. Just a subtle change, okay? Maybe block them on social media so you don't have to see their face too much. Every time you see their face now it brings back these old feelings or this resentment, whatever it is. Maybe just block them on social media. You know, it's little things to really just close it up, stitch it up, okay? It's just a very tiny, subtle shift here. Yeah, that's all right? All right, what's the blockage here? Overall, you do seem like you're sitting in your energy. You're sitting pretty in your energy is what I feel. So, as I mentioned, Capricorn had this energy where because it's such a small thing, it's not going to block anything per se, but it might slow down the process. It's the difference between the pipes being completely cleaned out, newly and freshly cleaned out, as opposed to pipes that haven't been cleaned over for a couple of years, right? It's certain gook that needs to get cleaned out so the water can flow. The water's gonna flow anyway, but it's like the ease and flow as it can come in. The ease and flow as which it can come in. Whatever. To which it will come in. That's the difference, okay? If you want it to be an easier flowing energy, where let's say with the Ace of Wands, let's say you might put up your guards for something where you don't need to put up your guards in, right? And that might be because of the gook that's in there and it's causing a little bit of an unnecessary rift. So Spirit is just going to highlight whatever those are for you. And when it does come up, just clean it out. All right, that's it. Throw out the garbage. And if it is some specific things, like you're holding on to something that they gave you, or you're holding on to their old clothes, some of that, you know, if that's what's happening, just try to figure out why you're still holding on to that. You know, things like that. I don't know why I want to say that, but for some of you guys, you might still be holding on to their clothes. All right. Five of Swords and a Strength card. Yeah, it might be leading you to be a bit more guarded than you need to be moving forward. That's how it's affecting you, all right? You've learned the lesson. You've released this devil energy, whatever that was, this toxicity. But with the Five of Swords and a Strength card, I feel like it leads you to be a little bit more guarded than you think you're coming off as. You're not coming off as completely open and vulnerable. Healthily open and vulnerable, because you are carrying this energy. You have developed this this is a cosmic womb, divine feminine, right? So you've accomplished this energy, but there's still just a little something that's like kind of not allowing this to completely blossom, completely shine. So that's what needs to be stitched up, all right? There's like a little rip here, and that needs to be stitched up, okay? But yeah, so that's how it's showing up. A little bit more, you might be a little bit more guarded when something actually comes in. We have the Ace of Cups coming out, and we have the Ace of Wands. So for some of you guys, this is a love thing, all right? That's what it's looking like. Or something that's definitely going to make your heart sing. So before that comes in, they're like, all right, just clean this up a little bit, and then you're all set, all right? Overall, I feel like congratulations are in order. If there was some healing that needed to be done in regards to your past, in regards to getting equal reciprocity, the lesson has been learned overall. Yeah. And you are ready. You are ready for the next step, okay? I do feel that. This is actually coming out as what you're feeling to see. With the Six of Cups and the Star card, you might see there's some new thing. It might be a new love that's about to pop up, and you might not feel like you're completely ready for it. You might know that you're deserving of it, yes, but you might not feel like you're completely ready for it. And that level of that little resistance is actually coming from this patching up that needs to be done. When you patch this up, then you'll be actually open to this Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups energy, okay? You might feel like, oh, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for love because of, and you might have something that sounds very valid, a very valid excuse. But really the reason is that you're feeling that way is because you still have your guards up, all right? And that's just a minor tweak, the admission of that, and then just allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Maybe it's just a realization of like, okay, well, I still have my guards up. I'm still a little bit on edge. I'm not completely open and vulnerable. I might still have this wound that could be triggered. And that realization, that acceptance of that might just be enough, you know, because then you'll be able to check it when something does come in, all right? Yeah, the awareness of it might just be enough, all right? But yeah, telling yourself that you're not ready for love because of whatever, it just seems like you're just putting your guards up, okay? Unnecessarily is what spirit is coming through as. It's like, it's unnecessary. Like, I know you're saying you don't want to deal with this right now, but what we're about to give you, you're going to love this. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, you're going to love this, all right? You're going to be ready for this. Don't tell me you're not ready, because you ain't see what we got to bring you, okay? That's what's happening. So they don't want you to just be on guard for something. It's a gift, okay? They don't want you to be on guard about that. What's the advice? This is beautiful, though. Yeah. Listen, you're about to get a bit of a, what? We got the World card peeking out. The Wheel of Fortune peeking out. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, and then a World card peeking. But this is what came out here. Five of Wands and the Magician card. Your manifestation is about to come quicker than you think, okay? Whether this is a love thing, whether it's some type of manifestation, whatever it is that you want, the type of love that you want to experience, the type of career, whatever this is, it's something that's going to make your heart sing. I'm not getting Pentacles energy. I'm getting a whole lot of passion and cups, okay? So it's definitely feeling like love. But it can be other things, because you can just really love this career path as well, okay? Whatever that is, when it comes in, they're like, look, we're bringing you what you want. Don't sit here and say you're not ready for this type of love when we got it ready for you. We don't want no conflicts. So with the Five of Wands coming out reverse, we don't want no conflicts. We don't want you fighting it off, okay? We don't want you to say, I'm not ready, because we're about to bring it. And it might be coming earlier than you think, okay? So just get prepared for that. This is beautiful, though. This is good stuff. You're about to get something that you want. You just have to be in this open, receptive place to receive it and not push it away, okay? Electric eel spirit. I'm so tongue-tied in this reading. Electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. Yeah, this is straight up something. This is you put in your order for something and you're gonna get that. So you saying you're not ready for this thing that they're about to give you, they're just like, that doesn't make sense, because you're about to get the thing you want. So don't push it away before it even comes in. That'll just be silly. All right. My nose is itching like crazy. Any of y'all any of y'all tarot readers or channelers or whatever, and your nose be itching when you get to a level of channeling or something like that? That be happening to y'all? Let me know. Anyway, Canary Spirits, sing your own song. You listen, you're in a very beautiful place. And this is that energy. I talked about this in one of these pick a card readings. Call Spirit. Spirit has a plan. They have a plan. They're like, you sure you're not ready? Because we got a plan. We got something lined up. You don't even know what we got lined up for you. This is that energy of, nah, I don't even want a relationship. I'm good. And then something comes in. You have surrender at the bottom of the deck. This is that energy. So if this is you and you're sitting here on this thing, like, not even, it doesn't feel like it's too much bitterness and resentment. So I want to make sure that's clear. I feel like overall you guys are in a very beautiful place. And because you're in a beautiful place, you probably don't want to bring anybody in your bubble. But it's that energy of feeling that level of contentment, doing the healing that you need to do, and just feeling good. And because of that, that's why something's going to come in. Yeah, it's going to just be one of those, I wasn't even looking for nothing, and then something comes in. All right, so just keep an open mind, be flexible. This is a bit of a heads up. Be okay with it. Either way, it's going to be a good thing. It's an Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands energy. So it's going to give you a lot of passion that you want, that you deserve. And now that you know what you deserve, you're going to see it and you're going to be able to recognize it. All right. This is a gift to you. All right. So go on and love on that thing, expect it, and still just keep doing your thing. Keep doing what you're doing. All right. Just make sure that you're not pushing away anything when it comes in. All right. Stay in the vulnerable place of openness and vulnerability and receptivity. All right. All right. Well, that's it. Beautiful reading. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think. Feel free to like, subscribe, share, comment, add me an IG, Tarot and Heal. If you want a personal reading, check out the info box below. If you want to be an angel donor, check out the Patreon link below. Thank you so much. Till we meet again. Peace.